Tuesday Van Damme Day. If you hear a sound behind me, it's the washing machine going. But I have no intention of putting this off until it's quiet. So last week last free evening, I said I would watch Cyborg, and I did. And there's sort of a contradiction in what I said about Bloodsport and what I want to say about Cyborg. Because Cyborg has so many weaknesses as a film, and yet I love it. I adore that movie. It's enormous plot holes. It's lack of any explanation of the plot is just amazing. Its cheesiness, its weirdness is just so lovable. I guess there's no point in explaining it. You've either seen it or you haven't, and explaining it will only make it sound worse. But I don't hold it against that movie. I don't hold it against Cyborg, because Cyborg's not ever boring, I don't think. It's action-packed, it's exciting cinematography and music, and the story itself isn't exciting or interesting because it's really predictable and simple. It's the tropiest movie in the original sense of the meaning of the word trope. Trope originally meant, even though now it just gets used as cliche, trope meant shorthand. It's something that just explains something to the audience really quickly so you don't have to explain it. And the way they present the villains in Cyborg, they never explain anything about them. They're just so obviously the bad guys via the cinematography and the music and the filmmaking choices. There's just no explanation of what they want, who they are, where they came from. It's just this is a post-apocalyptic world and these are the bad guys. And I think that's funny. I think that's great. It just makes the movie adorable. The ending fight scene that is just the screaming and flexing scene, hilarious and brilliant. No tension or drama to it really, but it acts like there is. It's great how the movie, via the cinematography and the music and everything, pretends that some big crazy shit is happening while two soaking wet dudes are just flexing their fucking necks off and screaming. And the plot doesn't really wrap up in any way because it never actually gets started either. And the true plot holes of how everyone teleports in front of everyone else. They both need to get from New York, both parties, good guys and bad guys, need to get from New York to Atlanta. And they are always able to get in front of one another and ambush the other whenever they need to, no matter how the other is traveling. It's thoughtless. But I love the movie. I think Van Damme's great in it. It's the only Van Damme movie where I can say the costumes are awesome too. So yeah, I think it's a brilliant, lovable film. It is a must-watch for fans of canon films, fans of Van Damme, fans of post-apocalyptic, the genre. And tonight, my instinct is that I feel like it's time to watch Universal Soldier again. I made a video of it. I think this is what happened. I made a video about it when I watched it several months ago now, but then the video got corrupted and wouldn't load. But it's the best Van Damme, so I'm just going to watch it again because it's what I feel like watching. And yeah, I'll talk about it more after I watch it, because there's no point. It's fresh on my mind. Maybe a watch will bring something more to light, but I know the movie really well because it's the best.